It's also about trying to find a way to survive on the road. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Vols will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia's offense will get the first crack at it here. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Here comes the option. Hard running there. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Punts it out of the air. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Aguilar. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively, down close to the goal line. On 1st down, you try to throw it, it goes incomplete. 2nd down, you try to throw it again, and now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on 3rd down too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting a ball carrier to find a way?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's 2 plays in a row now. I think this quarterback's been a bit too greedy. Down by the goal line. I know you want to throw a touchdown. You want to make the highlight-type play, but you've got to be smart. You've got to know the situation. You've got to throw the ball away if nobody's open.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're going to need... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 20.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the catch. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's 1st down time in Tennessee.
1st down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, the ground game.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it, so why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
The Volunteers will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight.
Defense.
He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Under fire. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Gives it on the option. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. To the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCray. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's a heat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Turning it on. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to bull his way in. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Dogs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. They're trailing by 9 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On the run, it's McCray. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They feed him again. Slithers into space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Volunteers are on the move. To the air, it's Aguilar. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Matthews. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Gaines. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Delp. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides the back and leaves him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Vols will hustle for the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think